What's up, guys? Welcome to the world's greatest sports betting show. I'm your host, John Heislop, also known as Slop Rules on Twitter. I'm joined today by the great Matt Modi for the first episode ever of this show. Are you pumped up, Matt?
I am pumped up. I'm so pumped up that I celebrated all weekend. That's how pumped up I am. No other reason why I celebrated this weekend, just for the launch of the show.
So I heard you had a bachelor party.
Yeah. Also another reason why I celebrated. Yeah.
Okay. Good. Yeah, I heard that because you told me.
Yeah.
But, where'd you guys go?
So it was my bachelor party. So I chose to go to Philly. We did a stadium tour of the Phillies, which was awesome. That's my new Twitter profile picture. No big deal. And then we went to the game that night. We saw Trey Turner walk off. It was a good weekend.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We didn't do anything like that at my bachelor party, but yeah, whatever, man. It's cool. There were a lot more, like, just different things were going on, but whatever. It's cool. Yours sounds more healthy than what we did. But anyways, that's not why people are here. People are here also from everywhere, Matt. If you did not know already, this is actually on Spotify, Apple. I believe it's a podcast, dude. So
yeah,
a lot going on, very new, everything. But here's what's not new. We're just going to give out a bunch of bangers. I already got at least 7 guys that I know are hitting dingers tonight. We'll go over. I'm going to go 3. How about you go 3? That way it leaves the people with a nice little 6-leg parlay, something they can, get excited about, tell their friends about. I'm going to go first. Today is not the biggest slate, not the best slate for home runs. But like I said, I did find 7 guys. What do we got? 10 games?
9 or 10. I think it's 10. Yeah.
Yeah, let's just call it 10. I'm going to steal one because actually, no, he's not even in this. I don't even have to steal it from you. I'm going to let you have your glory, but I'm going to go Adolis Garcia. I don't know if you've been paying attention to him at all, Modi, but I subscribe to a site called Zeus Analytics. It's like an exit velocity site or whatever. I've never seen a guy on this site with like more red in his game logs. And red indicates that he's hitting the crap out of the ball.
Okay, so red is good.
Red is very good for dingers, very bad for pitchers. So if you're a pitcher, you don't want to see a lot of red. But here, I'll even go through it real quick for you. It is, you know what? I can share it, dude. Yeah, I'll just share it. Look at this, dude. Yesterday, 363 flyout, 389 home run, 377 double, 381 flyout. This guy should have hit 4 home runs yesterday.
Jesus.
I mean, he only got 1. But imagine if you had him and he didn't get that 1. That would have been crazy. But if you keep looking, though, you go down a little bit. Look at that's not just yesterday. It was on the 16th, too. The 17th had a rough day. But he still had 2 reds. 2 reds is good, Matt.
2 reds is good.
Anyways, yeah, keep going down here. Look at this, dude. This guy should have like 16 home runs in the last 3 games. But, he's just barely missing. I think he's seeing the ball. I think maybe he was hurt. Like, something was up with him is all I'm saying, because he is killing the ball, just smashing it. So nothing really changed. I mean, still the same guy, except for maybe he's not hurt. I have no idea what's going on. But I'm trying to find him here. He's going to see Luis Ortiz of the Pirates today. Luis Ortiz, not really a right-handed home run guy, but he did give up like 4 in a row, I think, to start a game like recently. So obviously he can be gotten to. So yeah, that's where we're at. It's at 420 at FanDuel right now.
Sick.
That shouldn't be that, dude. Someone's gonna get fired after tonight because of that.
420 is a little crazy for someone that's been hitting the ball as hard as he has.
I like to believe it on the screen. Like,
yeah. I like to believe he just had like a 8-month-long hangover after winning the World Series. Is what I like to. Yeah, it's my logic.
All right, so I do the same thing. What I made up was like a shoulder injury that he didn't tell anybody about. Like one of those. I thought maybe hurt his shoulder, didn't want to say anything. You know how these guys get, and then that's what happened.
And now he's healthy.
But now he's fully back and healthy again. So, yep, that's what happened. Like in my head. But anyways, it doesn't matter because he's gonna hit a home run.
Yeah, I like it. All right, my turn.
Yep.
All right, so I am going to go with the person that you were going to steal from me. I'm going to go with Pete Alonso.
Still stole him.
to hit a home run. Plus 350 was last I checked. I'm sure you can go find the most up-to-date odds as I'm talking
Checking
here.
right now. You keep
Yeah.
talking. I'll find it.
Yeah, and then I can hear the dog in the background also loves Pete Alonso. I'm assuming.
Yeah, no, that dog's fired up. That's not my fault. Just so you know.
Okay, all right, good to know. I mean, you'll hear
dog is like 12 weeks old. Dude. It's a boxer. Like, what do you want me to do? Like,
12 weeks old. Yeah, I mean, I got two.
What's
I got
her?
two. Yeah, two barking dogs. You'll hear a ton of mine in the background. But anyways, so Pete Alonso going up against Trevor Rogers, who I like to call a dong ball type of pitcher, meaning he gives up a lot of home runs, a lot of dongs.
Mm-hmm.
He's also due to give up a lot of home runs because his last 2 starts, he didn't allow a single home run, but he also got tattooed in both of those starts, 7 combined earned runs, 7 hits in each of those 2 starts. In his last start, he allowed a launch angle of 23.1 degrees, which is normally, that's the home launch angle. So he's due to get hit up. He's also a lefty. Pete Alonso crushes lefties, much better ISO rate against left-handed pitching when he is, so ISO rate 0.206 against righties, up to 301 against lefties. And he's been heating up recently. He's got at least 2 hard hits, 5 of his last 6 games, 5 combined hard hits in his last 2 games. He's also got 1 barrel each of his last 2 games as well. And what I love about Trevor Rogers is he throws a lot of fastballs, and everybody knows fastball is the home run pitch.
That's the home run
Pete
ball.
Alonso been crushing fastballs recently, last 4 weeks, last 8 weeks on the season, annihilating fastballs. So yeah, Pete Alonso, the polar bear, I believe is what people call him, is hitting a home run tonight.
Just to help you out a little bit here, I ran him through Zeus, and the last time his bat touched the ball of a left-hander, it landed 454 feet away. It was Austin Gomber. It was a 4-seam fastball, and he hit it 110 miles an hour. The time before that, it landed 471 feet away. The ball went 111 miles an hour. That one did. That was off Austin Gomber as well. A couple days before that, actually earlier this month, he had a 421-foot mammoth shot against Tyler Anderson, 113 miles per hour. I mean, yeah, he's I'd say he's hitting the ball pretty hard.
Seems good to me.
Against lefties. So that feels right. I like that a lot. I'm going to have you go again just because, for the cause, you know?
Sure. All right. So I'm choosing between 2, but I'm going to go with, because I had 2 guys on the Mets, but we're going to go with someone not on the Mets, Yordan Alvarez.
Oh, I've heard of him.
Hit a home run. Yeah. Notified, notorious dong ball guy, not dong ball hitter. 390 last I checked on FanDuel. Again, you can go look at the most up-to-date odds.
400 now. I got him. It's on the screen right now, Matt. You don't even worry about it. I got your back, dude.
Even better. 400, even better. Yeah, so I feel like you'll never see Yordan plus 400 against the right-handed pitcher. The reason why is going up against Tanner Houck of the Red Sox, who, if you look at Tanner Houck's entire year, you're saying, well, that guy is awesome. Home run per 9 of only 0.55 on the season. But last 8 starts, he's allowed a total of 7 home runs, 1.45 home run per 9 in his last 7 starts. 4 of the 7 home runs have come against left-handed hitters. Everybody knows that Yordan Alvarez is a left-handed hitter.
Correct.
Houck is interesting. He's not a fastball thrower. He's got like weird pitch mix, splitters, sweepers, sinkers, no fastballs, no changeups, more of the off-speed stuff. But good news is Yordan hits that stuff pretty well. You look at the past couple months, looking at like basically the entire year, 4 months, barrel rate 17%, ISO rate 327 against all 3 of those pitches. So we're getting a little bit of a discount because Tanner Houck people think he's better than he's been performing recently. Yordan, he could hit a ball 470 feet, just like we saw with Pete Alonso. So play number 2, Yordan Alvarez, home run.
I like that. I did run him through Zeus. Not impressive, but again, it's Yordan Alvarez, and it's plus 400. That's like almost an auto bet.
Yeah, almost.
You know what I mean? Where it's just like I don't even care who's pitching. But yeah, no, I'll take it. I didn't know he was plus 400. I'll be honest with you, that's kind of crazy. that's pretty ridiculous that he would be that. So, I mean, obviously, I hate to do this because everyone knows this is coming. Like, you knew it before we even, like, got on here. But it's we got to have a Jackson. I don't know if you've noticed, but, like, the Jacksons are kind of taking over a little bit. Like, a lot, really.
Yeah.
Jackson Merrill is plus 540 tonight. He's going to go against a guy named Zebby Matthews. Great name. I think it's Zebby Matthews. Here's the thing. I don't know a lot about this Matthews guy, but I do know that lefties are getting barrels against him at a rate that's just not sustainable, like for a major league pitcher's career. Like you're not going to be in the majors very long. And Jackson is left-handed, which that helps this stat. Here's the thing, though. Just like Adolis Garcia, Jackson is really – he's not hitting the ball as hard as Adolis, all right? Like, we'll start there. We'll stop there. But at the same time, if you go through his game logs at Zeus, again, like I've been using this site. I don't know if you noticed, Matt, but I like Zeus like a lot. It's just laid out right there for you. There's a lot of red in there. 312 flyout. Could have used the home run yesterday from him, but whatever. 375 triple the other night. The night where all the Jacksons tripled.
Yeah.
You remember that night?
That was crazy.
Dude, I had him for a home run that night. He hit a ball 375 feet off the wall in right field. Like he pulled it down the line and it didn't go over a fence. Like that's like a 29 out of 30 home run.
Yeah.
So if he hit that, I'm not rich, but I'm kind of rich. You know what I mean? I'd still act like I was rich. But he's had a 351-foot fly out the day before. I mean, you go down, like you just keep going down. It's just like, dude, this guy legitimately is hitting 350-foot flyouts, a 395-foot flyout. 354 or 334-foot flyout. You know what I'm saying? Like this guy, balls are going to have to start clearing fences here. And I feel like Zebby is a great guy for the ball to clear the fence. Because, again, he's new, hasn't been around a while. Like, he's not sure what's going on. He's going to go through. He's going to see Manny Machado. He's going to see some other guys. And, he's going to be like, all right, I can let my guard down a little bit. And our guy Jackson is probably going to put one on the moon when he does that. What do you think of that, Matt?
I like it. I also have a list of 7 guys. He is on my list of 7. So
really? He made the list of 7?
Yeah, he sure did.
Yeah, he's in my Millie. And if you have not seen the Millie yet today, I think it might be the best one ever because it's only 7 guys. We don't even need 8 today. But
I have not seen it yet.
Yeah, it's like I think $3.09 to get $1 million. So the odds are a little up there. Odds are stacked against us a little bit, but it's 7 guys who I've seen every one of them hit multiple home runs. All right. So Adolis Garcia, Tyler O'Neill, Vinny Pasquantino, Pasquatch, Jackson Merrill, Brent Rooker, Michael Conforto, and Nuke Raley. If those 7 guys hit a home run tonight, we're all millionaires.
I also have Pasquantino as on my list of 7 as well. Those are the 2 overlap we have.
Awesome. Well, that's a nice little bonus bet for the people. But for my third one, this is the one I would include. Mine I would include in a 3-leg parlay. Maybe if you want to throw Matt's in, you get a little 6-leg parlay. So you're borderline rich if we hit one of those because I think you're doing a dinger for your last one.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Okay. So my last one is obviously going to be Brent Rooker at plus 480 at FanDuel. I mean, it shouldn't be plus 480, dude. Like it just shouldn't. I mean, I don't see why it would be plus 480, but it is. He just had a baby, so he's probably not sleeping a lot. But at the same time, a lot of people believe in that like baby strength or whatever.
Dad strength.
The dad strength, whatever it is. But I'm not sure I totally believe in that. But at the same time, whatever, man. I can get behind anything. He's smacking the ball around. I think, had a rough day yesterday. That was his first day back. You never take a guy the first day back. You take him the second day back. This is the second day back. He's going to see Taj Bradley. Taj Bradley has some interesting splits, but the home away, like he is a kind of a lights out guy at home, whereas he's not really lights out away. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to get you the exact numbers, dude, just because I feel like people should know this about Taj. I feel like he's like defrauding people when he goes on the road. Yeah, he's got like a 4.5 ERA on the road this season. It really hasn't translated to too many home runs. See, my dog hates him. Only 6 home runs on the road, 8 at home. But at home, he's thrown like 231 plate appearances, whereas on the road, it's only 162. So he's pretty much half and half. It doesn't really matter for on the road, but righties smack this dude. So that's what I'm kind of getting behind. Last time out, I think Bregman and Yanir Diaz got him both. So I feel like that's a sign. I also, like I said, Brent Rooker's a new dad. I even said that he's a trustworthy guy too. Like if he's the kind of guy that if we killed somebody, he would help us get rid of the body if we asked him to, probably.
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 How do
Now,
you know?
obviously, we're not going to kill anybody and we won't have to, but it is nice to know that he would help us out if we were in a jam like that.
Yeah. I mean, if he has our back with that, just imagine what he's going to have our back with something much less serious, like hitting a dinger tonight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, 100%. So that's where I'm at there. He is down to plus 420 at FanDuel now.
So they caught on a little bit.
Yeah, he was plus 480. I got proof. I got the receipt right here. He's plus 450. I'm sorry. Did I say 480 before? Oh, he was 480 in the millie. And then when I took him later for my two-legger, he was only 450. Now he's down to 420. I think you got to get him now. I think that's a sign. Like you need to go bet Brent Rooker right now to hit a home run tonight because he's going to.
Yeah.
That's three. That's three for me.
Third, final one for me. Another stud, Anthony Santander, to hit a home run. So we're going back to the Orioles-Mets game. You don't seem super enthused by that one, just judging on your reaction.
No, he's hurt my feelings a couple times over the last few days. He's helped me out before, so I mean, I'm not saying that I don't like him, but man, it was rough the last couple. I think the last time was he was the second leg of a two-legger.
Yeah, that hurts.
And it was like, dude, man, like it goes from like you profited $50 to like you would have won like well over $1,000.
Yeah, that's tough. He hasn't hit a home run in a couple games, which for him, I mean, that's basically the entire season at the rate he was going.
More than that, really.
Yeah, 18 home runs last 60 days. Only Ohtani has more. He tied with Judge and Berger, two studs. And what I love about Santander is you don't need to worry about the handedness of the pitcher. Right now, today's going up against a lefty, crushes lefties. Guess what? He also crushes righties. So if they want to go to the bullpen, still probably going to crush that guy too. David Peterson pitching for the Mets. I will admit Peterson is not a dong ball type of guy. He's not someone that you super want to target for home runs, but he does allow guys to hit the ball hard, 44% hard hit rate. That's not like the worst in the league. It's definitely a below average number. And someone as good as Santander, you could probably say this about a lot, but he crushes the pitch mix of David Peterson, mostly throws four-seam fastballs. Last month, Anthony Santander, 22% barrel rate, 83% hard hit rate, and 0.667 ISO rate, specifically against four-seam fastballs from lefties over the past month. And
Is
then
that
next
good?
That seems good. Yeah, that's a lot of. I get from Zeus a lot of red. If you are looking at, I use Game Day Insights, which lets you look into really look into the pitch mix and stuff. That's a lot of green, which is good for them.
Okay.
Next two pitches that Peterson throws are sinkers and changeups. Santander also crushes both of those pitches. So there's really no hiding from Santander. And then you want to switch to a righty, guess what? He hits those hard too. So Santander hit a home run. Him and Alonso, if you want to do a same game parlay, they play each other. You could do that. But I took all three of them.
So is it Santander, Alonso, and
Yordan?
Yep. Okay. And then who do I have? Garcia, Rooker, and someone else.
Garcia, Rooker, and Merrill, Jackson. You got
Jackson, Merrill. How do we forget one of the Jacksons? That's my bad. That's my bad. Sorry if any Jacksons are listening. All right. Yeah. So, I mean, that's a little six-legger. I won't lie to you. It's not going to quite be the millie that the seven-legger is, but I'm pretty sure that's going to hit. That would be pretty ridiculous if we hit a six-leg dinger parlay the first time we ever did the show. That would be insane. That would literally make it the world's greatest sports betting show.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
I mean, live up to the name.
Yeah, it's not like you said, it's not quite a millie maker, but they can't all be millies. You know what I mean? Some of them have to be a little bit lower.
I got to be honest with you. I was thinking about parlays for NFL, and I don't know that I'm going millie every week.
I mean, you'd have to have like a 10-leg touchdown or whatever you want to do to get a millie.
I think I can do it with receiving yards.
Oh, I
really do. I really think that we can get home with receiving yards. 6 or 7 guys probably can get us to $1 million.
Yeah,
All
you can
right,
do
so
that.
here's what I'm basing that on. As long as you don't use the quarterback, right? You could just take like a receiver. All right, so last year, if I remember right, I do. It was week 1, first game, bowling night, big night, Matt, huge night. All right, and it was the first night bowling night too. So I mean, it's just even bigger. The stakes were high. And Josh Reynolds was 80 plus receiving yards plus 800.
Wow.
So and he got 81. So that was good. But here's the thing: it would have been better if I had a plus 800 like that with 5 other plus 800s that all hit and would have been a million.
That would have been a million. Yeah, that's
Do you see what
true.
I'm saying? So I think you can get home on receiving yards. I don't think you can do it with touchdowns. I didn't want to tell that to the community because I know they're going to try, but you're going to have to call like 12 people to score a touchdown. That's crazy town.
Yeah.
Because you don't get those kind of odds, dude. If you wait till you see the touchdown odds again, you're like, wait, these are worse than dingers.
A
Like
lot
I
worse. I
think
mean, yeah, it's not even close.
we are idiots for betting home runs. Like, because the odds just are not like, dude, you got guys that are going to get up 600 times this year and hit 30 home runs, and we're taking them at like plus 400. You know what I'm saying? Like, that just doesn't, we should be getting way better odds, but we're monkeys and we'll just take whatever. You know what I mean? Like, who cares? I do it every day. I don't have a problem with it. But like touchdown odds are even worse. You got a guy that's going to score 6 times this season. He's like plus 185.
Yeah. You really have to find sleepers, or you just bet Christian McCaffrey at minus 400 every day, every game.
Yeah, that's one way to do it. But yeah, but getting up to a million in touchdowns, I don't think we can do that. But we could probably do it the other way.
True.
With the yards. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, I kind of want to put this in before we leave, just to make sure I have it in. I was looking for a boost. I was seeing if I had like a profit boost for like a 3-leg same game. Yeah, there we go. Yep, I got one. So I'll tell you what the odds are going to be on this 6-legger. Since you did give us a same gamer, thank you. We will be able to boost it,
You're
which
welcome.
is always nice. Everyone can use a boost. I got a friend, Brad, that says you don't waste a boost. Like,
I mean,
if
good
he
advice.
gets a boost in his account, he's using it every time.
And no matter what, like it could be like a live UFC bet
I
boost.
think he would. I'm not sure. I don't want to say that he has if he hasn't, but I'm pretty sure he has. Like, he does not want to waste a boost. Makes sense, dude.
Good for him.
Like, when you think about it, yeah, I get it. I hope you're right about Yordan. I think that's the only one that I'm kind of nervous about, but I'm not nervous, if that makes any sense.
More nervous than the other ones, but not nervous overall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think once he starts seeing these other guys start hitting home, he's gonna be like, I gotta hit one now.
He's gonna feel left
You don't
out.
want to be the guy that doesn't hit one. They're not giving me my boost. I wonder why. Huh. Where can we find you while I'm trying to figure this out?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at my handle at Jedi Modi. Same thing on YouTube if you want to find me there. And yeah, if you find me on Twitter, you'll find link to all the work I do. YouTube, Newsweek, all that stuff is via Twitter. So I would say check me out there.
I was gonna ask you, so Newsweek, huh?
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy, dude.
Pretty
Like,
sweet.
That's like a grown-up magazine.
It is.
Is it a magazine anymore?
No, it's now it's a website. Newsweek.com.
It's just a website. And I don't mean to say just a website, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. No, it's not like what it was in back in the day. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I can't say quite like dong ball pitcher or this game's going to be an all you can dong buffet isn't quite allowed to their editorial guidelines. So I have to make it more adult, but it's pretty sweet gig.
I feel like that. Yeah. I feel like that's fine.
Yeah.
All right. So here's the thing. Do we want to do this? I'll let you make the call. Alonso, Santander, Brent Rooker, Adolis, they will then give you the 25% boost. But once you add Merrill and Alvarez, they will not.
Got it. Let's just we never waste a boost. So I say we leave out Yordan, we leave out Jackson.
Okay. And no offense, Jackson and Yordan, if you're listening, it just you guys were the ones that it says they'll let me do it for 100. So it's 100 to get $58,000.
It's a lot.
I feel like that's pretty good. That's pretty good. My buddy wanted to do 100 to get. I'm trying to think he wanted to do it. He wanted to do 100 on a 2-leg or 3-leg. I already did 100 on Alonso and Rooker. Normally I'm a half unit guy, but he got me fired up. So you know what I mean? So I'm probably not going to go 100 on this. We'll just go. a half unit, 29K. I mean, that feels right, dude.
Feels
It
good to
just
me.
does.
I don't
Or do
really
you
see
do
a
the
scenario.
responsible 25? Let's see what 25 says. 15K. Yeah, that's fine. You got to be responsible with home run bets, Matt, because they're home run bets. So
Right.
that's what we'll do. We'll do the quarter unit. That's what I put on my singles. Is that what you
Quarter
do?
unit, yeah. On the long shots, I'll do a quarter. Like I did. We didn't talk about him today because FanDuel doesn't have odds, but I had a Heimer Candelario like plus 640, but FanDuel didn't have odds for him. I put a
Is that
quarter
how you
unit
say
on
his
him
name?
or Jimer. Honestly, I'm not sure.
I don't know either. That's why I was asking you. You
Yeah,
said it with authority, so it sounded like, you know what I mean?
I
Like you knew what you were talking about.
I'd say I'm 51% sure that's right.
Okay.
And then I put a quarter unit on him and Jackson Merrill straight up.
Okay. That's fair. I like to do the well, let me just tell you this and we'll get out of here because I gotta go. But I'm sure you gotta go too. What I've been doing is I'll take an early guy and a late guy, right? Throw them in a 2-leg parlay. All right. So I'll do the 2-leg parlay for half unit, $50, and then I'll do a quarter unit on the early guy. Does that make sense? So today it was Alonso and Rooker. Obviously, both guys are hitting home runs. We already know
Obviously.
that.
Yeah.
But I did the half unit. So for me, it's $50, and then I did 25 on Alonso. I don't do anything on Rooker yet. You know what I mean? Then you wait for Alonso to hit the home run. If he
Which
does
he
not,
will.
then you go $25 on, well, a quarter unit on the late guy straight. Just because, like, once the first guy hits, now you have $75 on the other one. You know what I'm saying? Now you have 3 units on the other one, which feels kind of dumb because you
Yeah.
already have them. You know what I mean? Like, what's the point of having them twice? Does that
Yeah.
make
Yeah.
sense? Or am I just like playing a mind game with myself that makes no sense?
I mean, I would think if you ask the EV nerds, it probably doesn't make sense, but that's not what we're doing here. We're not doing EV nerd stuff. So I would say I'd say it makes sense. Yeah. Why
Yeah, I
not?
just think it's since it's a home run, I could see if it was something else. You know what I mean? But like when you're talking about something that's plus 400, why do I have it straight as well as the cashing leg of the parlay when I don't have to? Because if he doesn't, then I can save a quarter unit. That's another home run bet.
Yeah. That's funding the next day's home run bet.
Yeah. So why would I want to? You know what I mean? But I don't know. I was gonna ask the EV guys, but I was afraid they were gonna say that was stupid. So then
They
I just
probably
never
would.
asked
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. I'm still honestly, if we're in the trust tree, trying to figure out the best way to do all these dingers, because I'll find 7 I like, and you do a 7-leg round robin. Do you take, round robin, then you do some straight up? I'm still trying to figure out the best way to navigate.
No, well, a lot of people are the day to day. So home run people can't be day to day. They have to be like month to month people or even longer, just because, like I said, like you're gonna miss all 7 one day easily.
Yeah.
That's gonna
And
happen
if
a
you do
bunch
all,
of
yeah,
times. So if you
yeah,
do that round robin, then you just got smashed that day. And so if you're a day to day guy, you're like, oh God, the sky's falling. But the next day, you could literally hit 5. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, that's just how home runs work. So you have to be kind of a parlay thinker instead of a win percentage thinker because
oh yeah. I
it's
mean,
not,
the win
win
percentage,
percentage means nothing.
yeah, the win percentage nerds, really nothing grinds my gears more than the win percentage nerds.
Yeah, that's just bad. You're like, they'll look at like they'll see when I post my picket, I get that a lot. Or not a
Yeah,
lot. Sometimes though, it'll say like 9.35 ROI, which I think is pretty good.
that's really good.
And it's like next to it though is a record that's like 1,000 and whatever, and 1,050 and 1,928. So like I've lost like way more. The win percentage is way, and they're like, yeah, but that record though, and you're like, all right, I don't. You like, how do you
You can't
even
win again. Yeah, you can't
like
win against them.
what do you like? I think you're not like getting what we're trying. We're trying to extract money from the books. So like a 9 point something ROI kind of negates any record talk because like that doesn't obviously doesn't matter.
Yeah,
You know what I
if it,
mean?
yeah,
Like so, yeah. It's funny though when you think like you're like, dude, man, you got so much to learn because there is a lot to learn out there on these gambling streets. All right, all right. So that's gonna do it, Matt. I think we're good here. What else? I'm going to go live today at 4, I believe. I'm pretty sure we're going at 4 o'clock today on this channel. Do me a favor and yourself, subscribe to the channel, get the notifications on. You can go live with me. We're going to use the Positive EV tool at OddsJam, and we're going to find some bangers. We're also going to get the AI guy to give us his 8-leg parlay. He's been beating me up pretty bad, Matt, but he hasn't won one, so I don't think it counts.
Sounds like a tied record then.
Yeah, Nigel always says, yeah, well, he got 3 and you only got 1. I'm like, yeah, but 3 pays the same as 1. You know what I'm saying? Like whenever you're talking about an 8-leg parlay, like he lost the bet is what you're saying.
Yeah,
You know,
I mean, that makes
like I did. Okay. All right, just checking. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we're gonna go use him. He's actually pretty good if you want to round robin those. Like that actually helps to win 3, but I don't ever round robin much. But thanks for coming on. Thanks for listening. We're gonna do this Monday through Thursday. It should be out around 11:30ish Eastern time. Go ahead and subscribe on Spotify and Apple, wherever you listen to podcasts. Just get subscribed, like it, help me out there. I heard the stars help a lot on Spotify, so maybe give me the most of them. Well, give us the most of them just because that'll help us and it'll help you probably. Talk to you later, guys.